Hello everyone, this is my submission to the IQCS2020. I looked it up on Deboss Garage and this is mine. To start off with, this is a 1958 VW Beetle. It was, as far as I can tell, manufactured in West Germany in August of 1957. It was sent over to Australia and it was assembled in Australia in either October or November of 1957. It was then purchased by a guy by the name of Eric in 1958 from Newstead Motors in Brisbane, and he drove it until 2004 when he had his license taken from him. After that it sat in his grandson's shed for a while. And I purchased it in 2014, so it sat there for 10 years. And when I got it, it was a bit rough. Indeed it was a bit rough, but you know, that's the way it is. So essentially everything from about there down has been replaced with the exception of the floorboards. I took it out, I got it soda blasted and started from scratch. And what I've done to it is I've taken it on like a resto mod and basically brought it into the 21st century whilst retaining the features of a VW Beetle. So you can see inside I've kept the original steering wheel, dash, the seats I got recovered, and new carpets, the original foot pedals. And in here you can see I've replaced all the heater channels, all of the A-pillars from there down, the whole works and jerks. I took it apart, every nut and bolt. It didn't come with a headliner, so, well, that's a bit hard to see, but there's a headliner. And the sunshades, as we call them, are the original green translucent ones, which are really hard to find. In the back I've got a battery there, and under there I've got a little isolator switch. You can see it there. As we go through to the engine, I've retained the original engine, pulled it all apart and got it working, got new bits for it as I could, and put it back together. So there she is, the whole 30 horsepower on a good day. 30 horsepower. And if you can see here, I'm just going to come in close. There's the original sticker from the dealer, Newstead Motors in Brisbane. So here we are. The engine, well, the rest of it's come from everywhere, all over the world. I've had to get parts for it, all over the world. The heads, they came from the US. The heater channels, they came from Denmark, and a lot of other stuff came from the UK. I retained snowflake lights, but in behind them there's little LEDs that have been made specifically for them. Good old muffler. Now I'll take you underneath and show you a couple of things I've done here. Here we go. You can see just at the front here I've got an extension, an oil extender. So it's a bigger sump. And up the back here, up the back is what we call a camber compensator. Now, camber compensator is because these are torsion bar springs, and as a result, in Australia, we go round a roundabout, we always turn to the right. And what that means is, this wheel here, it wants to tuck in at the bottom. And if you go too quick, or the camber on your road is too high, they have a tendency to roll over. It's a design feature that I'm not overly fond of, the rolling over part, so I managed to get a camber compensator. And just here, you can see just there is I have an external fuel filter, and it tucks back. It's very hard to pick up, and I apologise for that, but the blue hose there that you can see, they come straight from the oil pump, straight into the oil filter. Because these things didn't have much of an oil filter. It was like a mozzie screen, that's all it was. Put different wheels on it, as you can see. And what I also like is that it's got pop-out semaphores. I'll take it under the bonnet, which is, oh, you might know it as a hood in the US and Canada. And here we are. So I just can show you the engine running over. There she goes. Smoke out the exhaust pipes. There she is, in all her glory. Thank you for watching.